All right, cool. So he's getting this thing all buttoned up. What is up, everybody? Back again. Well, just a little bit different video. Just wanted to hang out. Kind of like, I'll call this the real vlog, right? Just a real hangout vlog. We're here in the Keys. Everything's like super slow, chill speed right now. We're putting some new speakers and doing some stuff really cool. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. We're here at our property. I'm gonna walk around and show you guys the property here. And we actually have an opportunity for you guys to possibly rent this if you're down in the Keys. We're going on a little vacation. So that's it. Eric is with Custom Marine Concepts out of Miami. He does a lot of boats. He does like tons of really cool installs for Kicker and other speaker companies as well. But he's really, really good. I want to show you in a minute. This is really cool. Like the boat sounded really, really good before. We just took it to the next level. This might be the loudest Freeman on the planet. I think it is the loudest Freeman on the planet. I don't think there's anybody that can beat me in the stereo world on Freemans. Might be the loudest Freeman on the planet. I'm claiming that right now because we've got like 4 or 5 Kicker amps. We'll go through all that in a minute, but it's really, really cool. But yeah, we're getting her all fixed up. There you go. There you go. He's looking sharp, man. Look at him. Been to the gym 3 times, I think. Maybe 4.
3 times in the last 2 months.
3 times in the last 2 months?
3 days in a row, and then I haven't gone since.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We did something really cool the other day as well. We're gonna do a video on. I don't know when you're gonna see that. It might be on the channel right now. It might not be, but it was an opportunity for us to give back, which was really cool. So guys, we donated the boat. We donated our time to an organization called Fish with a Hero, which we took veterans out, and really, really cool event. Me and Sam and we all jumped in the boat and had a good time. Caught a lot of tuna, a lot of mahi-mahi. And the coolest thing was a lot of these people on the boat, they had never caught a fish before. And none of them had ever been offshore. Like that was like a whole new thing for them. So that was a lot of fun. We had a good time. But we're getting ready to go to the Ibex show up in Tampa. And that's what we're gonna be doing. We're getting this boat ready for that. We're gonna actually put the boat in the water at one of the slips. We're gonna have all the Kicker speakers jamming really good. So again, we're just added a little bit, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute, but it's pretty sweet. So Eric is with Custom Marine Concepts. He's out of Miami. He does lots of really cool installs for boats all over South Florida. So guys, let me tell you right now, if you wanna put stereo speakers in your boat, you wanna put Kicker in your boat or in your car, you need to call Custom Marine Concepts. Eric will hook you up. He's super good. He'll travel, comes right here and does everything right here, or you can take your boat to him. And we're gonna drop links in the description down below, for not only for his website, but also his Instagram. So be sure to check it out. Eric's a cool dude. He's been busting his tail all day long. We're about to run out of light, so that's why we wanted to kind of start this video now, because it may be dark here in a minute when we finally get this thing on. But the good thing is with that Freeman, we've got lights on it. So, but that being said, let's take a little tour of our property here, guys. I love this time of day. You can hear the music playing across the way at the Lorelei. The sun is starting to set, and it is just absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, look at this view right here. Well, we're very blessed to have this property in our family for probably 25 years. It's right here on the bay in Alamorada. We call it the Martin Family Fish Camp, which is pretty cool, but I mean, look at that. Does not get any better than that sunset right there. We've got a nice little beach area here. You can just kind of chill in the afternoons. Again, you can hear the bands playing. And here on the property, we've got 2 houses. We got the main house here, and then we have the guest house behind that. There's 2 bedrooms in each one of them. And they're not huge houses, but they're great, right? They're just great little houses. They're cute inside. But the neatest thing about this is the property, being able to be right here on this point, have your boats tied up here, all safe and secure, and then have basically this like a little island. It's like a little peninsula that sticks out. So there's water on all 3 sides of the property. And we got a little cheeky hut over here. Come with me. So a cool little spot here. We get off this little cheeky hut, and we'll sit out here and play cards at night or little games. And you can also tie your boat up right here, which is nice. Yeah, this is a real cheeky too. Real palm fronds laced over, and we'll chill out here in the afternoons. And it's a cool spot. So again, this is one side of the property. You can put a boat, and then you have the other side where the Freeman is over here. And now you can kind of see the property a little bit better from this aspect right here. You can see the main house, the guest house, and a little carport area, and just tons of room to park. And you know, well, like I said, we call it the Martin Family Fish Camp, and we do rent it out a little bit, not often, but we'll put a link in the description. So if you guys are down in Alamorada, you want to come down here for a week or a month or whatever it may be, and you can stay right here at the house, and you know, all the good restaurants are within walking distance. It's kind of the perfect location here downtown, right in the middle of Alamorada, which I think is the best key in the Keys. Oh, I'll show you in a minute. We'll show you in just a minute, okay? So he's finishing up right now, so I don't want to like do the whole reveal until he's done. He's been here all day working like crazy. We put in some speakers, put another amp in, and we got the new Yamahas on the back of the boat. So while we're waiting on him, look, check these things out, guys. These are the brand new model 300s with the XTO frames. It has power steering all built into the motor. And we've had the engines on this boat now for, I don't know, about maybe 2 months, month and a half. No problems. Thing's getting great fuel economy, tons of torque, speed, you know, so the boat's just really performing well with the Yamaha 300s. Getting about a mile a gallon when we're trying to be real efficient. And the boat top speed's close to 70, which is good, especially for the Freeman with a tower. There's a lot of guys that have higher horsepower motors on the back of their Freeman and they go a little faster, but at the end of the day, I mean, 70 miles an hour, that's fast enough, and it gets really good fuel mileage. And it's just a real economical setup. So the 300s on the back of this boat, really to me, is just kind of like the perfect setup. It really performs well. So it's good stuff. So we're gonna be doing some sail fishing here real soon. You know, that's gonna be a big deal. We did that really hardcore last year and the year before. Of course, we did the record 76 sails in one day, which is crazy. I still can't even believe that happened, but we're gearing up for that. Got a bunch of new rods and reels all geared up for that, kites and all the different. So we're gonna have some pretty cool videos coming your way on the vice versa. And then of course, bass season is gonna start here shortly and we'll get right back in the rhythm of filming all the tournament stuff. So we've taken a little bit of a break from YouTube the last month basically. And we're just kind of regrouping, getting a bunch of stuff set. So thank you for your patience, guys, on that. I know we haven't been posting as much as we normally do, but we are going to get back on that schedule real hardcore and get everything going. We just all kind of need a little bit of a break and just kind of a reset. So we're excited about some new stuff. And I think I've got to shoot about, I don't know, at this point, maybe about 9 more TV shows, 8 more TV shows. And so looking forward to doing that. I'm thinking maybe Lake Lanier. We may go out and fish some lakes in South Carolina as well. I do a couple shows on, so it might be kind of cool. So if, you know, pay attention to our Instagram. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, be sure to follow us on there or Facebook, because we're always posting where we're going, what we're doing. And, you know, if we're close to you, maybe at one of those lakes or something, come over and say hi or something. It'd be kind of cool. All right, let me show you the console here. I know you've seen it a bunch on the videos, but these are the 86 24s, which is the biggest unit they make. We've got dual units right here. We usually have, you know, map and sonar, and then we'll have our media and different things on this one. And what's really cool is having that big screen like that. We can manage not only all your sonar, all your mapping, and all your media stuff all at one time, and you can kind of see what's going on. Of course, you have the Yamaha Gauge right here that keeps track of all your fuel mileage, keeps track of your trim, all the different things. Now this is the new Helmmaster 2, and then check out the new joystick, guys, on this right here. This is pretty cool, guys. So when you want to come into dock, you just can it's like playing a video game. You just like hit this over and the boat like crabs over. It's really cool. And you can just kind of turn around. But all this new setup from Yamaha is awesome. It's all their new stuff, Helmmaster 2, and it's really, really good. So if you get the new Yamaha stuff, you're gonna get all the new controls, and it's just, so far so good. All right, so Eric's here. He's been absolutely destroying it. He's been under the boat all day long, doing all the cutting, putting the subs in, putting the amp in, getting everything all tuned up, dude. Awesome job, man. Thank you very much.
No problem, anytime, my pleasure.
So guys, he's very highly recommended. Custom Marine Concepts. He's out of Miami. As you will see, he travels and comes to you. I'm sure people can bring boats towards you as well.
That's correct.
And you just do a fantastic job. So guys, if you're in South Florida, anywhere in South Florida, you definitely need to hook up with Eric and let him tune your boat, let him put some speakers in. He's got like a really good eye for like where to put speakers. I wasn't sure that a couple of these 8s that we wanted to put in were even gonna fit, but he put them in perfect, okay? Ran all the speaker wires. I mean, just everything was just on point, man. Very, very good, and very clean job too. So let's tell everybody what we did. This is cool. Come on, let's go show them. The main thing that we did, whenever we got the boat originally fitted with kicker, all the Kicker Marine in Charleston, I kept thinking I wanted a sub right here, and we just did it. Eric put that 12-inch kicker. We put it on a monoblock amp, kicker amp under the console, and that thing sounds amazing. So now when we're at the console area, it's just tons of bass filling it in, man.
Correct.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. We've got a 10 back here in the back as well, right here, which is nice. So now we've got kind of like a nice blend of bass. And then of course in the back in the console, we have the 2 8s. And what Eric was able to do was he tuned it. When we put everything in, we ran out of time and we didn't tune it, and it sounded good, but he made it sound like it's amazing. Like what he got in there and started tweaking everything around, putting filters on and turning them off and doing all the stuff that you're supposed to do. So even if you have a stereo system, I really recommend getting somebody like Eric to come and just tune your boat, look at your amps, because you'll be really amazed at what your sound system can do when it's properly set up, it's properly channeled, and all the filters are on. So he did a great job on that. Come up this way, let me show you what we have here mid-boat. All right here across from the 12, we've got 2 more 8s here on the side gunnel. And then here in the T-top, what are these, 6.5s, Eric?
Correct, you got 6.5s up in the top.
Yep, that's good. And that's a nice good mids, highs of course. That fills in nice with the 12 right here, the sub, and then you have the 8s. Like this music, which we're gonna turn on here in a minute, in this zone, is freaking crazy. Phenomenal. Like I think it's gotta be the loudest Freeman on the planet, like for sure.
I'd say so.
I think it's, I'm claiming that. So if you got a Freeman and you think we can have a speaker off, we can have a little jam off, or whatever you call it. I don't even know, dude, but my stuff's gonna be bumping. We weren't sure if it would fit, and it barely did, but he was able to get that up in there just perfect. And that gives a nice mid sound towards the front of the boat because we've got a lot of bass here in the front of this Freeman. This boat's 42 feet long, so when you have a big boat, you know, you're looking at all these speakers going, this is like complete overkill. But to be honest with you, when you have a big boat like this, you'll have dead spots in there. If you don't evenly put your speakers and kind of thoughtfully put them where they need to be versus mids, highs, and bass, you'll have dead spots. And so we were able to put that 8 right there, and that really filled in some nice sounds right here, because right here on the front, we've got a 12 here, and this is the coolest one. This is the 9-inch horn.
Correct.
And that has a tower speaker assembly, a can on the back.
Correct.
In my anchor box, which is nice. And that allows the anchors not to obviously bust the speaker up, but also, most importantly, it allows that 9 to produce clean sound, and that 12 not to fight, or the 9 fight with the 12. So if you just had them both in there, they're different frequencies, they're just a totally different speaker, and the sound would not be as good. So if you have 2 speakers in the front of your, 4 speakers in the front of your boat, and they're different sizes, they're gonna be fighting if they're in the same air chamber. And that's what we're dealing with here. Same air chamber with 4 different speakers, but we've got these isolated with the tower backs on the back, the tower speaker assembly, and we just screwed it through. And that was a really good idea to put on the front of the vice versa. So we've got this all matched up on the 8624s dual, and I think we have, how many amps on this boat right now?
There's 5 amps in it right now.
5, wow, dude, that's crazy. 5 amps, so I might have to get another battery eventually. Maybe. But they're really efficient. Yeah, exactly. So you know what time it is? You know what time it is right now, Eric? It is time to turn this radio on and let them hear it.
I'd say so.
We've been here all day. Let's go. All right, hey, dude, that sounds good, man. We're ready for the sandbar. We're ready for the boat show. That's what we're doing. That's the whole reason we did this, guys, is we have to get ready for the boat show at the IBEX show in Tampa. We're gonna take the Freeman up there. So we're gonna have it wet at a slip, and we're gonna invite a lot of people to come down and hang out on the boat and show the speakers off, show the boat off, take a bunch of people for boat rides. It's gonna be a lot of fun, dude, and thank you for pulling this off, because
anytime, it's my pleasure.
Without you coming in today, man, it would have, you know, it'd have been a little tough to pull all this off, but we got it done, man. We got it done. I'm excited. So thank you guys for hanging out with us just for a little bit today on this little vlog, and huge thank you for Custom Marine Concepts. Again, we're gonna drop links in the description down below. You got Instagram as well, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, Facebook?
Custom Marine Concepts, yes
Yep.
sir. Custom Marine Concepts on Facebook as well.
Awesome, awesome. And guys, if you want to check out a really good stereo speakers, obviously we're all about Kicker. There's a lot of choices out there to choose from. Give Kicker a shot, guys. This stuff's good. It sounds well. Good people as well. So we're gonna go to bed. Well, actually, we're gonna go eat dinner. We're gonna go get some food. We hungry. See ya. Bam!